Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Go ahead and grab your drinks and your coffee, your tea, whatever you want to drink. I hope you all had a good Sunday. Some good tea. So I just figured I'd jump in here and have a little sugarette. Let everybody gather around for the evening collective. Hi, you. Turn the news off. Turn it off. It's not helping you. It's keeping you in the lower vibe. And I'm only saying that because it's screaming at me right now. Tribe. We've only got 8 in the chat right now. Welcome in, Shelly. Dorothy. Thank you for that beautiful review there, Dorothy. The reason why I keep my prices cheap is to allow people of all demographics to be able to access the message. My prices are going up, though. But it doesn't mean that I won't be considerate and I won't be giving. Welcome in, Michael. I'm going to try something different. I'm going to put music in my ear. Probably help me channel. All right, let's into the message. Angels, what's the collective energy from the higher arcana? Okay. The wheel of favor is in your favor. The wheel of fortune is in your favor. Although you may be questioning your steps forward, Spirit's asking you to pause, hold in place. Yeah, we got the Hermit. Renewal. Injustice. Life experience. Someone didn't learn their lesson. Somebody's trying to manipulate you and tear your world upside down. It's better that you are where you are right now. Keep them in the dark. You very well could be having a hard time trusting people. And the people around you might be seeming a little shady. We have the High Priestess in unity in the reverse. It's almost like it's something that they don't want you to see. They're trying to be sneaky, keep secrets. They have no hope, or they don't want you to have hope. They don't want you to release. But there will be an awakening of the manipulation. You sense there's an imbalance with you moving forward. You need to gain your confidence to get beyond the manipulation and to get beyond the illusion that it's not going to work out. The wheel of fortune is in your favor, but you're supposed to wait on that divine timing. Ace of Earth on the bottom of the deck. There's an offer coming in. It's for speaking your truth. Continue to remain balanced within your mind and heart. You may feel defeated. However, this is an illusion. hmm They want you to feel defeated. They want you to feel defenseless. They want you to submit. This is unrequited. They're stealing energy. They're stealing resources. And it's because you're speaking your truth. They want everything that you've put together and everything that you worked for nothing. They want you having to go back to the beginning. But you have a new idea coming in. They're presenting a new idea or situation to bring you discomfort. To have you in your head. To have you overthink. To have you miss out. But be patient. Be patient. This is the time to rest or recuperate. You're balancing out things just fine. You need to stay in silence. You'll be ending this cycle very soon. Hold tight. It's on its way out. There's going to be a new partnership moving forward, and this partnership's going to be extremely stable. And your adversaries will be defeated. They won't be able to walk away from the trap that they set for you. And how they see that they wanted you in your head, wondering, and in limbo, that's how they're going to be. Collective, the angels and ancestors don't play about you. They're trying to hold back information and action. You very well could be being protected. Things are about to pick up. Yeah, because of lies and deception. And because you were having a way forward. There's going to be new partnerships, new contracts coming into fruition. Hold tight, collective. Things might be a little bit weird right now. Hold tight. Listen to your intuition. This is why you have it. Continue being in balance within yourself. The best is yet to come. Okay? Voice of Souls. What is the best blessed message for my collective? Burden of tears. Tell me more. Secrets. learning. Somebody's learning a lesson about maybe the fact that they aren't as smart as they thought they were. I get a sense somebody. Oh, I was going to say, I get a sense that someone's receiving some sort of karma, and this kind of startled me. Hmm. Something about you coming into an alignment with your inner child. Somebody's angry that you healed. They're not happy at all. They have no regrets coming up against you, and the fact that they're having to submit to their demise. It's a huge loss. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. We now have the one-on-one sessions available on Hipsy, so if you haven't signed up with the Hipsy yet, it might be a thing to do. If you want a one-on-one session with me, they do now offer it to certain particular people, and yeah, I get to help them out on a little bit of a beta test. So if you'd like to be part of that, feel free to pay attention to my community page. I'm going to be sending out links. I did earlier today. There's a flash sale, 50 cents a minute. Regular price, it'd be $1.50 a minute. So I got a flash sale for 50 cents a minute. You're welcome to take part of that. If you have a little question that you'd like answer to, peace is coming to you soon, collective. That's what I needed to say here. I'm having a hard time finding the right words to bring this out and allow you to know what's going on with the cards here. There very well could be somebody that ghosted you. You tried to teach them something, or you tried to... I'm really kind of getting a feeling on like a friend zone. I have a feeling this person was particularly interested. You intrigued them. You brought them guidance, but they didn't heed your warning. They didn't take your offer. Had they taken your offer, you would have been able to help them heal something. They see now the duality in how both of you have lived similar experiences. They see how you've healed, and although they haven't come forward and communicated, you have inspired them to rise into their divine energy. And Spirit is helping you with this. They're learning how to love their inner child. There will be communication soon, but if you've been wondering where or why a particular person dropped off, it's because of that. You're having to let go of a lot. You're having to release a lot, quite possibly a dark night of the soul, but Spirit is guiding them through it and is bringing you a message of peace. Yeah. Somebody learned a lesson. There's another timeline here. Somebody's pissed at the fact that you love yourself and that you nurture your inner child and that you've healed this, where they haven't learned a damn thing. You chose to rise into your dharmic energy, into your north node, and they're still sitting in their karmic shit pile. And this is why they're not communicating. This is why they're not hoovering. This is why they're not coming back in. You've literally outshone them. And this is Spirit saying that you are free. You are free to move on. And you very well could get communication soon that you won't be hearing from them ever again. This will represent justice and freedom. Spirit is asking for forgiveness. For the entrapment. Spirit's emphasizing that you are now free. Spirit's also saying there's help behind the scenes. that you don't see. They got misguided, but within the investigation, they're finding out different information. It's working out in your favor. Mm-hmm. Something about facing your fears. This could very well be sticking up for yourself. It's the last test to step forward. Your ancestors are saying they love you. They're very proud of you. And they're trying to warn you. Continue being strong. If you submit to the divine, there will be no regrets. Double for your trouble. That what you lose will come back. So much so you won't be asking for forgiveness. What's the vibe? Narcissistic psychopath is facing their consequences. It's going to bring you much peace once you find that out. They were your karmic. They tried to fashion themselves as wealthy and settled and secure, but they were the exact opposite. You're not looking for any particular reunion with this person. You're very antisocial. You're in your feelings, giving them the silent treatment. You very well could have burned bridges with this person for lack of trust, disloyal. They turned your back. They turned their back on you. So you're not missing them. You don't want to talk to them. You don't want no reunion. You might need to get a restraining order. I get a feeling that they're trying to infiltrate any particular connection that you have or that you will receive. They're trying to infiltrate the unity and the closeness of any particular relationship you have. All because you're nurturing yourself. You're being in the moment. You got boundaries up. You're not walking around with a mask on. You don't have to deceive people. You've cut out family and all these so called possibilities that didn't ever work out. You're done wasting time. You're hopeful for the future. You're optimistic and inspired. You're coming out of a hermit mode, maybe isolation. You could be taking an L right now and feeling a bit depressed. You might be drowning, feel like you're over your head, maybe hitting rock bottom, but you're not. Spirit's got you. Things are going to pick up, but there's going to be somebody coming in wanting to be a dirty little secret. They still haven't figured on how they could stop their bad decisions, and they still got addictions, and they're trying to continue cycles that you're trying to close out. There's no second chance with this because all they want is lust. They're just being energetically and lustfully greedy. So you don't want this energy. This wasn't no vacation when you met them, and it's not going to be a vacation now. But they're going to come in like they're not toxic anymore, as if they had an awakening. But Archangel Michael's even saying no. If this person comes in, you might have to escape. You might have to run. Okay? They're just coming in to just to have fun and laugh, and they're trying to heal something with you, but they've got a really dumbass way of showing it. You're releasing tension of losing some sort of control from being shattered. Take some time to slow down, and you're healing, nurturing yourself. You're letting go. You're getting the tea and the gossip, and you're removing all that karmic energy, not really giving a shit, not expecting any type of apology. You're just cutting ties. You're letting go of fear and worry. You're kind of in this hermit mode, and you're kind of feeling, do I really want to leave the hermit mode and expose myself to the world? It's feeling pretty peaceful in the hermit mode. You're no longer paranoid. You're not having to gamble your life anymore. You don't have anybody competing with you. You're not having to suffer in silence because you're sitting with your feelings. You're dreaming about what you could do, and you're blocking out what no longer serves you. You're finally taking time out for you for a change. There's nothing wrong with that. Specifically when you're trying to get away from this narcissistic psychopathic energy that shattered you. What's the Steamy Tea Collective? What's the collective Steamy Tea message? Somebody's coming in with an offer. They want to collaborate with you. Within the next 3 months. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they want to heal something with you. That Three of Pentacles really wants to come out. Collective, why can't we have anything nice? Huh? It's a feeling like somebody's... Okay. The collective that I'm speaking of, you've done the work, you've done the shadow work, you've healed. You're stepping up, you're moving forward. Every which way but loose, you've got this energy clawing at your ankles, trying to rip you back down in. And you're kicking them in the head, you're kicking them in, you're stomping on their claws, you're doing everything and everything to continue to move forward. Okay? And yet we still have this energy energetically tied somehow, some way. This very toxic energy. Somebody's codependent, but they want to collaborate. They're energetically codependent, and they're not being honest with you. Could be talking about a Capricorn. Quite possibly a Taurus. Some sort of commitment with a Taurus. About a Gemini. Five of Cups in the reverse. To bring a Six of Wands, some sort of recognition. Somebody's breadcrumbing you. I get a feeling that they're trying to blackmail you. King of Pentacles. Like somebody's watching how the Wheel of Fate is in your favor, but they're They're wanting to come in like they want to give you flowers and recognition and they want to gift you something, but it's not. It's nothing. It's like, here's the way forward. Here's something to go forward, and then it's like a dead stop. And not only is it a dead stop, but everything that you worked for is falling apart, and you're gonna miss out on something. Hmm. Ace of Swords in the reverse. There's lots of deception here. There's a plan. With the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, it could be a Taurus. Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Capricorn. You know your self-worth, collective. It's like there's a feeling of needing to do something on your own, but having, it's like you're coming up short. You're not coming up short at all. You just need to stay focused. Yeah, there's some sort of a conflict that you don't see. There's some sort of conflict in behind the scenes that you don't see. It's going to be coming to light. I can sense it. Somebody's trying to take everything that is meant for you and ruin it over lies and deception to get you to miss out and do it behind your back so that way they can hide their hand. And King of Swords in the reverse. The Queen of Cups in the reverse, quite possibly a Cancer, is at the helm of all this. Could be a masculine or feminine, a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, very karmic energy, quite possibly a Cancer. We've got the Chariot here. Somebody's going to jail. Somebody thought somebody didn't see something, but they did. Yeah, this is justice. Justice is here, collective, for you. Hmm. Somebody thought that this was over. They were trying to end you. They thought this was going to be the end of you. This is not the end of you. This is only the beginning. This is far from over, collective. And it's in the hands of the divine. Spirit saying something along the lines of you not having to lift a finger. Yeah. You took a lot out. You lost a lot. Hmm. This Cancer's coming in with some sort of a breadcrumb cup of love. Because they know that they pissed you off. They don't want to. They don't want to see you rise, but you're rising anyway. Yeah, they feel defeated for doing what they've done. Looks good on them. What is it that's missing, Spirit? What is it that the collective is missing? What do they need to be doing? Taking action, resting, reflecting, introspection? What's the next course of action for the collective? And this is for the ones that are all foggy and don't know what to do. Two of acorns in the reverse, and the six of shells in the reverse. The way hasn't been shown to you yet because you are not ready to move forward. It's not time yet. It's like ripping the butterfly embryo out of the cocoon before it's ready to be hatched. It doesn't work that way. It's all in divine timing. So where you feel that you might be stuck, it's a particular reason for it. Spirit saying third time's the charm. Spirit saying you just need to sit pretty right now. Just continue to sit pretty. You're not in your head. You know exactly what's going on. Spirit's been guiding you the whole time. This is your confirmation. You're not dumb. You're not stupid. Do you think Spirit would give you all these messages if they thought you were stupid? So stop questioning it. You need to stand in your power. There's people coming in to ask you for help. But they're trying to get you to miss out. They're trying to get you to lose out. The inability to move forward. They want you to rely on them. It's almost like they're trying to gain control of you. They're trying to thwart your way forward so that way you can't move forward. They want to be in control of it, is the feeling I'm getting. So this is why Spirit's got you sitting down for the moment. You need to work in silence. Nurture your heart. Stand in your heart, nurture your feelings. Bring peace and compassion to your inner self and your environment. Yeah. Continue to be optimistic, innovative. You're in a transitional period right now. Okay, this is why you need to stand in place. Yeah. You've gone through the worst of it. You're coming out of it. You're in the last bit of healing that you need to work on. It's about building self-confidence and focusing on your priorities and what you need to do and focus forward. The way will become clear when you're ready. So don't rush it. Just be in the moment, be in the energy that you are, that magnificent, beautiful being, beautiful soul that you are, and just be in the essence of that energy. Drop the pressure, drop the expectations. You may be feeling a little nostalgic about the past, but the best is yet to come. Somebody's a little intimidated about coming forward with some sort of information. You're rather intimidating. They know they have to come up. They know they have to come forward correct, and they know they have to come forward very optimistic and peaceful with compassion. Because you said no to the particular person, that's why they're trying to sabotage you. Because you friend zone them. Three of crystals with the 10 of shells crossing it. Three of crystals in the reverse. Three of pentacles in the reverse. So people come up against you because you friend zone them. Or you very well could have laid their particular situationship to rest, and maybe that's why they come up against you. They teamed up against you because you spoke truth on something. Yeah. You made a choice. And you turned somebody's world upside down with that choice. Not only did you gain the will to create your own reality and move forward, despite a huge loss, this also put you through an awakening that woke you up. It did nothing of what they wanted it to do with the sabotage. And in fact, this apparent sabotage turned into a blessing for you. It sort of kind of changed your life, but not in the way they were expecting. What was meant to ruin you and tear you apart, it may have to a certain point and certain degree, but it changed the framework and the focus and insight into which direction that you are choosing to go now. And it awakened you. And although you may have taken a loss to a certain particular foundation because of the truth being revealed to you, you realized who the actual hell you are. Maybe, just maybe, you're a magician the whole time. And maybe the universe was just trying to get you to recognize who you are and how powerful you actually are within yourself. Maybe the universe and maybe spirit, maybe your angels or your guides are trying to help you remember. Hmm. There's balance coming in, collective. After a time of unrest, there's balance. And this is also going to bring an update and an upgrade to your intuition. And it's going to inspire you. The best is literally yet to come. This new gift might create a little bit of chaos. But with great resilience and strategy, you will receive comfort and prosperity. And Spirit saying you will become unfuckwithable. Like, who wants to hug a little hedgehog, porcupine? Hmm? With all those quills? Probably not the best idea. Spirit saying it's about to come online. It's going to get you out of your comfort zone. But it's going to fill you with courage and endurance. Ace of Acorns. Get ready for your upgrade. You're about to find out why you went through everything you went through. It's all about to be very, very clear. Although you might not like to get tested, you passed with flying colors. Beyond what they thought you would. Nine of Wands. One wand left, collective. And you're able to finally cross that finish line. You're finally releasing. You're going to recover from this. Where you thought you weren't going to, you are. All because you're speaking your truth. You're sticking up for yourself. Standing on business. This offer is coming in, you need to keep it to yourself. It's to give you hope for the future. It's to help you shine even brighter. It's somebody wanting to give you love and provide you with some sort of wish fulfillment. And this is your justice as well. You have a sense to stand in your power and guard your heart. You have every right to. You know you deserve better than what people are presenting you. And you're looking for something in balance. You're not looking for karmic energy. So this is what you mean by if they show up, they need to show up right. People want you to feel like if you're too much in your boss energy, if you're guarding your heart too much, that it's not in your favor. Okay? But you have every right to have certain expectations, certain boundaries. Okay? You can send these so-called, okay, wannabes packing because you know you deserve better. Spirit saying stand on boundaries. Don't be allowing other people to come in and tell you don't allow anybody to come in and tell you that because you're too picky or that you're not allowing or dropping your boundaries that it's against your it's going to hinder the ability to have your wheel of fortune roll in your favor. There's reasons why you have these boundaries. By not having these boundaries, by not guarding your heart, you're leaving your heart open for manipulation. So why wouldn't you have your guard up? Why wouldn't you be boss-like? Why? So what? You're intimidating the right ones that are actually going to show up in the alignment that needs to be there for a connection for this Two of Cups is going to meet you there. You're not having to down yourself or diminish yourself to meet someone else. They should meet you. Okay, so if you have these connections coming in and saying, "Oh, you need to dim it down a little bit. You're a little bit too much." There's the door. Go find less. Simple stuff. It's not that difficult. I'm trying to get you out of your comfort zone. They think their type of fun is your type of fun, and it's not. Their type of fun seems rather revolting to you. And this is how people that you don't resonate with are coming in to try to make you question how you look at things. Okay? But things are going to be brought to the light. There's major blessings coming in anyway. And it's because you stood up on your values and you stood in balance. You're going to be celebrating. And it's also, somebody wanted to celebrate your downfall. But you're going to be celebrating, your justice is going to be able to celebrate someone else's downfall by moving forward. Yeah, things are going to balance out quite well for you. Not only within the emotional sphere, but within the prosperity and abundance, foundations, business. Yeah. Somebody's coming forward about some sort of partnership that was supposed to be balanced. It's all one sided. It was all one sided. They tried to drain you of your energy and resources. So that way you couldn't move forward, but you're moving forward anyway. Yeah. Be patient. They have no other way out of this but to reconcile. They have no other. They actually want to come in and provide some sort of cup of compassion, but you're intimidating, extremely intimidating. Hmm. They're all up in their head about how they can come in and overwhelm you and love bomb you. Like they're coming in to purposely love bomb you. Hmm. Yeah, they're just deceiving you. So they want to make it seem like this is your justice, that you're finally getting your justice, but they're just playing a part. They're gonna come in love bombing you and seem like, oh yeah, everything is better again. They're gonna commit to you. It's all lies. It's just to rip you apart one more time. But they're tonight, like they're putting the heat on. Their whole world is upside down. They got nothing left to lose. They don't care. Yeah. They're trying to hold on to you by not letting you go, by not letting you move on, by leaving you in limbo. Yeah. They don't want you to walk away, but you're walking away. Emotionally, you're moving on to calmer waters. You've already made that decision. They don't have a say in that decision, collective, and they're trying to sabotage you because they have no control over it. And this is why they're coming up against you. This is why they're sabotaging you. And this is why they've got other people coming up against you. So that way they can throw the rock and hide their hand. And they're not tied into whatever they want done to you. But you're 10 steps ahead of them. Yeah, you're already having a rebirth. There's nothing that can stop you now. They can't stop you, even if they tried. They tried. Trust me, they tried. You're walking away. It very well could be that you're giving them no other choice but to walk away. To some degree, you pretty well checkmated them. It's pretty sad that they had to come up against you with a whole group of people and they still failed. Yeah, they're facing judgment. Hmm. Because you're walking away. You're removing yourself from the fray. And I'm proud of you. What's the animal whispers? You're made of magic. You're protected. Don't worry, collective. So you've got a dark portion of community that you're being protected from. Okay? It could be a community of people. They've come up against you to where you don't have a personal choice. So be on alert. You are the revealer of truth, and this is why they're coming up against you. Have faith. Knowing the principles and the integrity that you stand on will prevail you. Spirit is saying that if there's some sort of truth that you need to speak, it's time to speak it because you will be protected. This very well could be about a botched partnership and how you regenerated and how you took action to rebirth, to renew not only yourself but your community. Guarding what was important to you. Being a visionary. Taking a stand. Sharing your vision as well. As well as speaking your truth and being assertive at not only protecting you, but the people around you, even at the time of losing power or someone coming up against you, trying to take your power, trying to take away your self-reliance and your independence and your ability to stand on your own. You took action against this, and it helped you regenerate, it helped you renew and heal. The cure is in the medicine. Somebody invented stories and rumors and lies about you, collective. The mystic, the warrior, the seer, the old soul. People wonder where you get your vision from. It's lifetimes of adventure, of visions and assertiveness, leading by example, being vibrant, courageous. Despite the adversity, you share wisdom share your magic. You share your intuition. People are jealous. They come up against you to try to diminish who you are. Because they can't even come close to meeting you halfway. You're one of one, collective. Following your higher calling, which puts good luck in your favor. People test your patience. They test how you speak out. They test your magic. Because they themselves are trapped. Not being able to see for what it is. They're not able to see or receive the message that is meant for them. If you cannot see the medicine, you will not receive the cure. It takes a noble heart filled with love, respect, unity, and integrity to move forward. Courage, infinite possibilities. Although you might not see the path forward right now, it doesn't mean that it's not there. Spirit is asking you to not throw away your independence by allowing the anxiety and the restlessness to overcome you. You have good luck on your side. You are made of magic. You are divinely guided, guarded, and protected. You're being told to take action and to speak your truth. Spirit keeps saying one last time. One last time is all you need. Try one more time. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. A new star is being born. You are the storm, collective. You are the answer to the question. You're playing small. You're coming out of your shadow era, collective. People say, oh, when you're done your healing. You're never done your healing. It's an ebb and flow. Okay? Anybody that says there's a ending point to your healing is dumb. Just gonna say that right now. Considering what the way that the world is today, yeah. It's about stepping into your true potential, asking those unknown questions, finding out the answers that you're searching outside of yourself all this time or within you all this the whole time. It's kind of deflating when you find out that you were looking in the wrong spot the whole time. It's kind of like looking around for your glasses all over the house and they're on top of your head. We all have moments like that, collective. But sometimes the universe does this to give us a chance to step back and actually see things from a larger perspective. You're better off to evaluate your priorities and your situation when you see it from a different perspective. You end up showing up and you see what's actually important and what's not, giving you the availability and the choice that you might not have had looking at it close up. Overall, collective, you are the one you've been searching for. Thinking that you need someone else to make you whole as a person, to complete you. Finding out that was a lie. And finding out the only one that you ever needed to make you complete is the confidence and the courageous healing within you to make it all come together. I think the aim of the game is to, once we get to the point where we are and we have cleared out the inner pain and the trauma within us, we get to a point where when we face trauma, when we face stress, we are more able to deal with it then and there, right at right at that time, rather than allowing it to be internalized, right? We're not allowing it to be internalized. We're stopping it at the door and saying, no, we're not doing that anymore. We're not holding space for chaos anymore. We are being one with spirit and becoming the healer, being the transmuter, taking into consideration that maybe we are bigger than what we feel that we might be. And there's something so much deeper to this thing we call life. Maybe we're meant to go through the pain and the suffering that we have in order to enlighten others along the way. To lighten the pain and to raise the wisdom. To elevate consciousness and the collective. Stepping into our true potential. Going deeper than surface level. You are the storm collective. Never forget that. And don't ever be afraid of the forest. If you're having a hard time opening up your heart, open your heart to the divine. The divine will never betray you. Open your heart to your inner self. Show that compassion to yourself. Don't allow other people to make you feel weird about showing yourself love. It really shows a lot about a person if they're going to do that. If they don't allow you to nurture who you are as a person, and if they think that's weird, you might want to question who they are and why you have them in your life. Let's jump into the comments. Yeah, I didn't get to see the lineup of the planets either. I knew they were going to be clouded over. Why would they allow anything particularly nice? We can't have anything nice. You know? We're not allowed, apparently. Dorothy, most most massage therapy, the classes that they have are very generic and very surface level. They basically treat you like a machine, and they don't take in the energetic considerations. It's very science based. They don't deal with the spiritual side of it at all, I don't think. I've known quite a few massage therapists to come forward and say that. And this is where I feel that they need to have reform um, within the school systems, the education systems. You know, you need to cut some cords. And this is pretty well why I've shut down my massage business, because I'm not in the frame of mind to be doing that particular type of work right now when I'm healing. Once I get back into a little bit better of a situation, I may open up a storefront. Who knows? All right. So, does anybody have any questions? Anybody got any questions for me? Talking points? Anything you want to know about? I like filming this horizontal. We don't got as many trolls in here horizontally as we do vertically. So I'm happy about that. someone put a sleep spell on you? Hey Ryan, you're over in the UK, right? Great Spirit, guides, guards, protectors, angels, ancestors, divine light. I call you now to bless my collective, bless my tribe, blanket them with protection, courageous healing, and prosperity. Allow them to be divinely guided, guarded, and protected to their highest timeline. And let any ill will sent their way, or mine, be transmuted unapologetically into blessings. With prosperity, healing, courage, abundance. May you never thirst, may you never hunger. As within, so without, as above, so below. So it is. Can you hear those note voices in the background? Yeah, I used to read before I sleep, and then I would get myself all worked up in the storyline, and part of me would want to sleep, and then part of me would want to stay up and get to the next chapter. And then I'd just get to the finished chapter of that one, and then I'd want to start the next chapter. And before you know it, it's 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm supposed to be sleeping, and I've already read the whole book. So, I would love to do some workshops on manifestation. But it's particular information I don't want to put out on the main page. I want it side members on members side. Because if certain people get their hands on this information, they can use it in a karmic way. And I don't think they deserve it. I don't think they deserve to have the access. There's certain things I'd like to share with my tribe, but I don't want to share it openly. So this is why I have my memberships. It's not in a way to get payment for said information. It's more or less to vet who I'm speaking, who I'm giving this information to. Because just like love, in the right hands, it's very healing, very nurturing, very loving, very kind. But in the wrong hands, it could be deadly when it's weaponized. The ability to manifest is going to become predominantly more easy as the days move into springtime. And this is why you need to be healed and out of your karmic energy. Because for certain people, it's going to become very chaotic. And you don't want to be pulled into the chaos. This is why it's predominantly important to walk away from that, what doesn't serve you, as far as relationships. If you're holding on to something that's knocking the energy out of you, you need to heed that warning. When you're working magic, this is why it's important, again, to heal. Because when you got generic ingredients and you've got low vibing ingredients, when you have sour ingredients, salty, angry ingredients, what exactly do you think you're going to create with that energy? When you're focusing your energy at a particular situation, what do you think is going to happen? Magic isn't black or white. It's the intention. When you're in a karmic energy and you're within that intention, you're only hurting yourself. Because that what is not in balance with the divine, it comes back at you. Magic is there to be in balance with the divine, not to go against it. Because of the darkness, it provides you with a humbling of the light. It represents and shows how the light is so powerful. And this is where they have this whole idea of order out of chaos. Because within the darkness is the great humbling. When we go through a winter, it humbles us. It brings us within ourselves. It gives us no other choice but to go within and to find strength. It's either that or to find strength outside of us, which is probably in a fireplace, or a candle, or heat. It's a form of survival. And when in the dark, it's a form of light. When you're in your divine light and divine energy in your north node, you're not holding on to the resentment, you're not holding on to the hate and the grief and the sadness. You finally released and let that go. You're not envious, you've let that go. You realize the magic is there to be in balance and to protect that balance. And this is why we shine our light. to make the darkness flee. For when the darkness shows up, it reminds us as to why we move towards the light. Welcome and sit. Sweet dreams, Mandy. When you're in your divine light and you're in your north node, you're mainly focused on keeping balance within your chakras and protecting your energy. You're not out here filled with envy and ridicule, ripping people's lives apart. And again, that's the reason why it's so important to heal. So that way you can be a light for humanity rather than part of the darkness. Each and every single one of us is given a choice. And just as we feel that we're finally making a decision, the darkness comes around to tempt us. And our job to pass the test is to always choose the light. And you will be forever guided, guarded, and protected. And when I say by light, I mean divine light. Sacred Feminine, is there a message for my collective? I'm going to look into the book tonight. I'm being called. One, two, or three cards, collective. Either one. Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. Keep it in your head. Don't put it in the chat. If you put it in the chat, you're disqualified. Sacred Feminine, what's the message for my collective? 3 different timelines. Alright, timeline 1. Timeline 2. And timeline 3. Timeline 1. Your heart is open and full of love, and because of this, magical blessings are drawn to you. If you are single, a loving relationship will soon be formed, which will transform your life. You're already in a relationship, then your relationship is about to deepen and also be transformed in some way. Love is a timeless state, and through which all is spiritually interconnected. You will soon feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude for life through your relationship with your beloved. Valuable insights are gained, and you each bring out the best in each one another. Love is the gateway to an endless universe where the light of a billion stars forever glows through one eternal spirit. Timeline 2. War and Peace. There's a clash between you and your logical mind and a heartfelt yearning at present. Your heart is pulling you in one direction while your mind pulls you in another. This is creating an inner war, which is responsible for the stress you are feeling. The way you overcome your current dilemma is by embracing both your heart and your mind. Trust what your heart is saying, yet apply logic and common sense also. Inner peace is only possible by embracing both sides of your nature. Acknowledge any fear that you may have, but do not allow it to stand in your way. Only by doing what feels right in your heart will you move closer to fulfilling your dreams. Yet, you will also need to be rational about your decisions. For both heartfelt inspiration and practical logic are necessary in order to achieve a harmonious and successful outcome. Timeline 3. Serendipity. I'm going to move this light back just a little bit. There we go. Over the coming days, pay attention to the little synchronicities that stem from unexpected events. A life-changing event of inspiration will soon reveal itself, perhaps when you least expect it, and in the most unlikely place. Through though this event, through this event, through this event, you gain a deeper awareness of the spiritual reality that surrounds you. This results in a heightened sensitivity, and you realize that you are being spiritually guided towards new and rewarding experiences. A serendipitous event leads you to a new creative possibility and positive opportunities. New friendships are formed, and many blessings come your way. Okay, timeline one. Something you don't see coming. Lady Magdalene has appeared for you for timeline one, and she has a poem. Go forth and be true to yourself. Dare to be different, to make mistakes. Create, for it is in creation that you exist. In a world full of dreams that stem from your heart, in oneness, love, and hatred, wonder and awe, softness and pain, joy and light. In the stillness, the unknown awaits. Avoid wanting to be filled. Step into it with courage and strength, like a budding rose reaching for the light. Love will lead you to greener pastures. Keep your pockets full of dreams, for life is a test of faith. Allow your light to shine. There is no beginning or end. There is only love. Sophia for timeline 2. Someone dear to you needs your love and support at the moment, perhaps even your forgiveness. Put aside any recent disagreements and let it all go, and make up. Deep down, you both know that you love each other. Life is too short to waste. Adopt a loving attitude, for love will heal all things. Honor and respect each other's differences. Individuality is sacred. You are both beautiful souls. Through love and forgiveness, a world of infinite possibility and contentment awaits you. Timeline 3. Illumination. Your creativity is blocked at the present because you are not expressing how you truly feel. To unblock your creativity, you need to express your feelings. Creativity is first and foremost about self-expression. Every piece of art, no matter what the subject or style, is a self-portrait. Express everything that you feel inside you. Good, the bad, the beautiful, the ugly. Everything is valid. So don't place judgments or restrictions on yourself. Your creativity has no boundaries apart from the boundaries you place it on yourself. Creativity is the essence of your life, and self-expression is creativity's voice. Self-expression heals and liberates you. It illuminates your mind and heart. All you need is to let your feelings come through. Thank you, Seth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Okay, sure. Voice of Souls. We'll do 3 different timelines. Voice of Souls, I'm shuffling these up. I'm going to split into 3 piles. 3 different piles, 3 different timelines. Can you provide a message for those 3 different timelines? Okay. Loss with no regrets. Reproach. No more physical pain. And repression. Okay, so I'm getting a feeling this is an energy that you're dealing with, collective. It could be that I'm dealing with. Either way, it may resonate. All right, collective. I've been picking up on an energy all night that's beyond the veil. They did something stupid. They not only repressed their feelings, but they repressed their life. If they are not dead yet, they are self-medicating with opiates amounts of drugs and alcohol. So they're not in any type of physical pain. Because even if they were, they would not feel it. And they are officially taking an L. They are officially taking a huge loss. But they have no regrets. It very well could be you. You might be taking a major loss, but it's no regret. This could be you. This could be someone else. I'm getting 3 different timelines with this. One is someone beyond the veil saying that they pretty well lost their life. They repressed their feelings. They repressed their communication. They seen, they had some sort of an awakening. They took a step back. They seen things through a different perspective. And it's almost like they wanted to come in and tell you, and one thing led to another, and something else happened. You could have blocked this energy out, and they came to tell you, and they were blocked. I have a feeling had they had any ill intention, it might have backfired. Another timeline is that, yeah, you've done a lot of shadow work, you've done a lot of healing. And where you might have felt that you might have regretted certain experiences in your past, now that you've done that shadow work, you've come to realize that it was literally the best thing that could have happened. And it's turning those regrets into not a regret. There is no regret. Because it eventually taught you something about yourself, about what you wanted, about what you didn't want. And although it might have been a loss, it was also a gain. So it kind of transmuted itself. And this is where the whole idea of no regrets comes from. Having the reproach of maybe seeing it as a negative at first, but realizing it was for your best interest anyway, and taking a step back and taking a look at it in a different way, it kind of opened your eyes to a new perspective. Hello, all the way from Tel Aviv. Spirit, what's going on? What do we got? Okay. Somebody needs your help, apparently. Collective, when something comes in, you need to keep it quiet. Just keep your mouth shut. It's a form of blessing, and Spirit's telling you to shut your fucking mouth. It's weird. I've been getting this with other readers, and it's funny how it's coming through my reading now. It's happening soon-ish. Stay calm and keep it a secret. I can't make this up. Free message in the reverse. So at all costs, Spirit says. Keep it a secret and stay calm. Play stupid. There's some dumbass karmic energy at play here. Alright. 3 different timelines, 3 different messages. Let's go. Alright. Timeline 1. What's the scoop? What do they need to worry about? What they need to focus on? Timeline 1, you don't need help. Spirit's saying most of you that are in this timeline, you are the help. You know, give your fucking head a shake. You need to give yourself a pat on the back for all you've accomplished. Stop playing small. Apparently, Spirit wants me to reiterate, no, you do not need help. You are not crazy. Okay? At one point, you may have been confused, but previously to that, you quite possibly could have been abused. So, you needed time to heal It's time to recognize and accept and to step into your higher timeline, right? You're feeling trapped. Spirit's got you sat the fuck down because they're trying to warn you on something. Okay? And it's about the fact that you're quite possibly, if you're single, you're at the precipice of meeting your divine partner, and you need to pay attention. You need to start respecting yourself more and show up and start loving yourself more. You're going to be in tears of the abundance coming in for you. I don't even think you realize. But unless you show up for yourself, it's not coming in. You'll end up at a loss because you're submitting to the darkness instead and not learning a lesson. How courageous of you. You don't need the help. You are the help. So stand up. Make a difference. Timeline 2. Timeline 2, at all costs. You don't seem to be catching the lesson about some sort of reunion. There's some sort of miscommunication. It's almost giving me that somebody's trying to create a reunion so that way you don't get your dharma. You don't get your blessings. They're wanting you to act out. They don't want you to repress yourself. The more drama, the better. They want you to disconnect from source, from your vow, from your essence of your true integrity. They want you to in a position where spirit you'll feel that spirit won't even forgive you. At all costs. You need to bring yourself back to center. Because they are trying, whoever you're dealing with is trying to create a huge disorder and chaos. To a good portion of this timeline, second timeline. You are here as a guide because of the pain that you've endured in your life. It's because of your experiences that have brought you to this level of being that guide, to being that light. Because of that pain and the fears that you've had to deal with and face within your experience. Having to grow up fast and abandon your childhood having no other choice but to survive. You need to realize and recognize what you've overcome. And stand in your power of that. Mm. Okay, number 3. If you're finding it rather quiet right now and almost eerily peaceful, there's a reason for it. I'm being reminded that it's usually quiet before the test. Usually you won't be getting many downloads before a test. So this is why it's so predominantly important to take a step back, take a approach, and take a look at it from a different perspective. You're being tested. Spirit's given you the information. Spirit has enlightened you. And Spirit's allowing me to give you this little cheat sheet. Spirit's wondering what you're going to do with the information and how you're going to transmute that into your next season. The secret's out. It's been all revealed. Spirit's got nothing left to say. It's basically waiting on you to make a decision. It's not necessarily about a movement forward. It's not necessarily you having to do or be anywhere else than where you are right now, but more or less the perspective and mind frame and energetic frequency that you're holding within yourself. Do you want to continue in this particular energy that you're in right now? Or do you want to change it and transmute it and elevate? It's about showing patience, and it's about having calm. Recognizing the peace that you have within the divine, within that connection with the divine. Feeling that unconditional love, allowing it to immerse you. Understanding and recognizing what that feels like compared to karmic energy. Allowing that to mirror your understanding to your reality and who and what connections that you have. And showing no mercy to the karmic energy. Finally allowing it to be dispersed. We are that awakening of that 5D earth. The only way that we will go there is if we all go there collectively. We need anywhere from 60 to 80% on board. Within that reproach, due to the mirror effect of karmic energy and the duality and the change and the balance between the karmic and divine energy, we will be regretful of the anger that we hold within our hearts, not only towards ourselves but other people. It is one of the biggest regrets going back to Source after we pass, knowing that we had anger in our hearts when we were sent here to love. The whole idea of having emotions within the planet of Earth is to be able to feel emotions. It's to be able to sense our intuition. It gives us the ability to connect with the divine through ourself, through our soul, spiritual essence. With all the distractions, all the chaos all around us, it's to take us away from that. And when you really take a step back and you look at it, it shows as a distraction. It shows as a debilitation to our peace of mind. And yet they turn around and blame it on an imbalance within our brain. Meanwhile, what is the imbalance within our reality that they choose to provide us? But somehow they put it on us and we need to take a pill for that. Meanwhile, they're the ones creating the chaos. This is why I would love to reform the pharmaceutical companies, the medical industry, the education system. Reform it all. Bring out the disclosure, bring out the facts, bring out the true history, and document the actual history. To find out where the world went wrong and find out how we can fix it and make it better and heal it. Not just his story, the story of the victor. Ryan, you are the storm. Don't sell yourself short. Okay, Spirit, fine, fine, fine. Where are they? Oh, they're over here, Aiden. Timeline 1. What do they need to know right now? What's their best blessed message? Something that they can find them some clarity to their movements forward. When it is divinely meant for them to move forward. What do they need to know right now? The fuck? Somebody tried to provide you with a stability or foundation. They wanted to commit to you, but it was lies. It allowed you to come in back into balance within your masculine and feminine. You learn to protect yourself. You learn to nurture yourself. You learn to provide for yourself. Show up for yourself. Love yourself. You also learned about boundaries. You stepped into your divine energy. You stepped into your divinity. You transmuted this bullshit into blessings. Sweet dreams, Dorothy. Whatever this energy came in, they tried to they tried to make you self-sabotage. They didn't take any accountability for anything. They tried to make you juggle. Make it everything fall at your wayside. But despite that, you transmuted that. You put up boundaries, and the Wheel of Fortune ended up in your favor. Despite the fact that you might have cured some sort of codependency, but it turned out that they were more codependent on you and your energy than you were on them and their resources. It was almost a one-way street. Like you gave everything and the shirt on your back, and they barely gave you a back rub, let's say, let alone anything else. Yeah, it was all illusions. You're nurturing your stability despite the imbalance. Yeah, there's very sneaky betrayal happening here because you're nurturing yourself. You're protecting your energy. You're very grounded at this time. And this is why they're coming in. Mhm. Somebody's trying to get you all up in your head about your rise, about your level up, make you question everything about it. And this is how they're going to try to betray you. It's all going to be revealed. The motive behind the sabotage and everything. And Spirit's saying for you to just continue nurturing your heart. Keep moving forward with compassion. Don't rise and get out of character because that's what they want. Continue to rest. The battle's not over. Anything else? Easy does it. Spirit's saying you don't have to do a thing, just focus on nurturing your heart. Everything else will be revealed to you. There's a mild setback right now, but things are going to change real soon. Things are going to shift. Be patient. Timeline 2. Somebody's trying to sabotage your way forward. Yeah, it's because you're getting recognition. They don't like the fact that you're getting recognition. It's almost giving me the fact that they're like envious that people would want to collaborate with you. There's this Queen of Pentacles here that's, you very well could be you. You could very well be nurturing your pentacles, nurturing your foundation. You could very well be realizing that you deserve better than what you're receiving. Somebody very well could be breadcrumbing you. And they very well could be sabotaging you from moving forward. And by manipulation. They could be doing magic on you. Rebuke it. Send it back. It's the same old dumbass story. But people want to come in and collaborate with you. Spirit's saying for you to use your discernment. Because there's going to be good connections and not so good connections. But because of what you've been through in the last past, you've built a discernment. You need to trust in that. You need to trust that you've elevated, that moving forward is going to be a different experience. You're able to show up in a different light because you show a different understanding. You've just went through a dark night of the soul. You're coming out of it. You're coming out of a really rough time. So you need to give yourself that compassion and time to be able to move forward, giving yourself time to learn how to walk again. But you're moving through this with new eyes. You have to understand that and continue to remember that. Don't forget. Yeah. It's a time of reconciliation. I get a feeling somebody's feeling guilty for the manipulation. It's almost like it wasn't themselves. Yeah, it's because you ended it and you ended the connection that you're now receiving accolades. And since you've disconnected from this energy, you now realize that, yeah, you can do way better than what you did with them. It's a huge realization that they were actually holding you back. You are going to receive wish fulfillment as you go more into this balancing of your pentacles, of your foundation. So that is your main priority. This is going to bring you major wish fulfillment. Okay? So continue to do that. Continue guarding your heart. There's somebody trying to manipulate you emotionally. So stay to yourself and find your unconditional love from the divine. Let it heal you as you move forward. As you move forward towards the future and you let this old emotion, all this baggage go, finally, um, people will come out of the woodwork to try to reconcile with you. At this time, this is when you use the discernment, you use your communication, and you speak your mind and your heart. If they do not welcome you, and if they do not show up for you, it is your discernment that will determine whether or not you continue a relationship or situationship with these particular energies. As again, if they are requiring you to lower yourself to their frequency, that is not your job. Yeah. They're going to question your wish fulfillment as to whether or not you're actually happy doing what you want to do. Meanwhile, you are in your element, and they're trying to manipulate you out of your happiness. And this is when you will use your discernment to walk away and continue to nurture your heart space. Doing so, this is going to allow you to see what you are losing, what you are leaving behind you. It's also going to be bittersweet. At first, it might piss you off, but then it will set you free. And these are the types of blessings that money cannot buy. Okay? So continue nurturing your heart, continue moving forward. The pathway will provide itself before you, and you will be moving towards calmer waters with many blessings ahead of you. Don't allow other people to question you where you're going when they're not coming with you to begin with. You are stepping into Empress energy, which brings you to the position of attraction, to attract to you what you are desiring. You have every validity of stepping into this energy. Allow your creativity to soar. Any new projects, new companies, birthing a new project, whatever the case may be. Keep it to yourself. Okay? Build it first. The Wheel of Fortune is literally in your favor. There will be collaboration coming to you. New partnerships. And you've got the Ace of Pentacles capping out on the top. Is there anything else, Spirit? Yes. Be courageous. Okay? Be courageous. You are winning. I don't give a fuck what it looks like right now. You are winning. You have so much energy right now in your favor. You don't even realize it. Ace of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, King of Wands, the Nine of Wands. This is a warrior story, okay? You've got the Six of Wands. You got the Six of Cups in the reverse. So moving forward. You've got the King of Cups. You got the Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters, learning lessons, elevating. Queen of Pentacles, nurturing your prosperity and your foundation of your intention of what you're trying to build for yourself. Being solid on that, having wish fulfillment. Keep it to yourself. Look beyond the manipulation. Reconcile what you need to reconcile. Know that you deserve better. End out what no longer serves you. And things are going to turn out beautiful for you. Have a good night, Ryan. Sweet dreams. And I mean it. Sweet dreams. Take some time out to meditate and bring yourself back to the mindfulness and the stillness and just kind of chill out. Ask your guides to protect you while you sleep. Ask your angels to protect you while you sleep. Archangel Michael's coming to mind. And if a dragon or a wolf shows up, don't be frightened. I may send my dragon and my wolf to go visit. Alright, timeline number 3. Yeah, we've got the Eight of Cups, not wanting to walk away from something. Wanting to see it through. Spirit's asking you to pay the fuck attention, number 3. You're going to fare out one way, but not in another. You might have to dump out your cup and put that bitch through the dishwasher. You feeling defeated? Spirit's saying you need to continue to have hope. That things are going to pick up very, very quickly after you dump out that cup. You're about to shine. And you got blessings, you got stability coming. Despite the fact that you're letting go of some sort of relationship or emotional tie. You're going to be stable. You're going to be okay. What might seem like defeat is regeneration. Rejection is your protection. Yeah. Yeah, you're taking out the trash, and that's going to get you your blessings and stability. Yeah, somebody's trying to emotionally triangulate you. It's going to provide you with a lot of emotions and illusions and overwhelm. And this is why you are letting go of this toxic energy. hmm Something to do with the Gemini. A very karmic Gemini. Quite possibly a Pisces as well. And a Capricorn. And maybe a Virgo. Aquarius. A Taurus. There's a whole bunch of different energies here. Queen of Cups. There could be a Cancer involved as well. The Hangman, yeah. So somebody's emotionally trying to trap you into some sort of a commitment that you don't necessarily want to be in. And they're going to come in and give you some sort of an offer of stability, but they're literally coming in to try to rip you apart. And they're going to come in fast. They're going to come in as like a wish fulfillment, as like a savior, as a shining light of refuge. It's going to make it seem like they are helping you rid yourself of the toxicity and helping you with the cleansing. But what it is it's a collaboration. It's an emotional manipulative collaboration to overwhelm you and cast illusions. It's ultimately to bring you into an unbalanced energy within yourself, within your masculine and feminine. This is to get you out of your comfort zone, and it will eventually bring you back to nurturing your heart. This experience is going to bring you to full clarity as to what happened. You will have no other choice but to see it the way it is. A huge awakening is about to happen. But it's almost as if you need to be the bait. They have a big, huge plan. Yeah. To ruin everything you've built. Everything you've worked on. To heal. To rise above. It's to rip it all apart. Yep. Coming in to breadcrumb you just to make you sad. Mm-hmm. And to fight and cause conflict. Five of Swords. They're totally misjudging you. They do not know who they're coming up against. Seven of Wands. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Temperance. The angels are watching everything. Spirit's saying just rest. It's not going to work out. Everything that they turn around and try to do is going to fall apart. Just continue moving forward. Don't even bother about this. Everything is going to be revealed in time. It's going to piss you off, but it's going to set you free. Yeah, they want you helpless. It's not going to happen. They're totally misjudging what you're actually creating, and they are totally misjudging who you are. Misunderstanding you on purpose. Yeah, all to make you miss out. Yeah, they're trying to get you to miss out on your way forward. They're trying to hold you back. They're dependent on your energy, and they're going to continue to try to reconcile. They're going to come in, oh, I found my self-worth now. I love myself. You want to love me now? Blah, 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 blah. They're going to try to repair. Yeah. Creating a place of untruth. They're going to lie to you. They're going to try to play you again. You deserve better than this. Oh, can we reconcile? I don't want to fight anymore. You want to get married? You want to build a happy home? Do you want to collaborate again? Because I don't want to go to jail. I still self-sabotage. And my whole world has gone to shit. And I'm all up in my head. And I'm still a pathological liar. But I'm confident. That's what they're saying. You don't lie to an emperor. You don't lie to an emperor energy. The emperor energy is going to find that out. They're going to pulverize you. Just continue moving forward. The fact that you can't move forward energetically or emotionally, and it's probably because of the ties that they're connecting to you. You need to cut these ties and continue moving forward. There's way better blessings for you coming. You just have to continue to focus on forward movement. The stagnance, it's an illusion. You gotta push through it. Even in your mindset. It's not even necessarily stepping literally, physically forward. It's the mindset in which you hold your priorities and your intention. Because once you build it in your mind and you get the right understanding in your mind and you get the plan in your mind and it's all sorted out, everything else will materialize into your situation. If you can't come to some sort of agreement within your mind and in your heart and have that in equilibrium, it's not going to work. I hope those messages resonated with you. Name roll call. Who's still with me? Who's still kicking around? Who's hanging out? Throw some unicorns in the chat if you're still feeling mystical. Is everybody sleeping? Did everybody fall asleep? Welcome in, Sarah Lynn. Want a message for Sarah Lynn? A relationship is on the fence right now, is it? What's the best message for Sarah Lynn? Okay. Sarah Lynn, did you just recently lose someone? Someone pass? Because we have the Two of Cups on its side. We have the King of Cups on its side. And then we have the King of Swords in the reverse, the Strength card in reverse, and the Nine of Swords. Why do I get the feeling that you were the last to know? Like you were the last to find out. It's like someone failed to give you the memo. And it's kind of feeling like you've been stuck and you've been kind of feeling bitter ever since. You haven't been able to get released. You seem to release yourself from this. And I get a feeling like there's a feeling of guilt that you could have done something and you didn't have a chance to do something. That you could have helped somehow, some way. Does this vibe with you? Does it resonate? The Spirit's saying that you need to continue to move forward. despite the sadness. You couldn't have done anything but watch. This whole idea that you could have done something or that you could have helped or whatever, and the guilt that you're feeling, like the time lost, it wasn't yours. It wasn't your responsibility. The responsibility wasn't given to you to take control of this situation. It was out of your control. You would have basically just stood there and felt helpless. And again, this person that passed away did not want you in that energy. And this is why they may have failed to tell you the information that you needed to prepare yourself. But for this particular situation, there's nothing that could have been said that to prepare you. I'm getting a feeling this might be the father to your children. I'm getting a father figure, but I'm also getting a relationship. So it could have been your husband. And if this is the case and this is your timeline, I kind of sense a resentment, the fact that they didn't speak up and they didn't tell you. My mother and my soul, oldest son, and his father. Is there any other best messages for Sarah Lynn? You feel left out in the cold. You feel left out. You are going to get an apology from the King of Swords, the one that didn't tell you until the last minute. It's going to help you nurture your heart space and walk away officially. Somebody's coming in and asking you for help. It could have been some sort of debt that needs to be paid. It could be dealing with the funeral. It's weird. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is usually somebody coming in and asking for some sort of monetary help. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, which is like the loss of a legacy, the loss of a business, the loss of a house, and stability. And then the Five of Cups, which is sadness. But there's an Ace of Pentacles regarding this. Queen of Swords. Nurture your truth. Speak up. Something tells me you're going to be able to celebrate walking away from this. This was no cup of tea. This was no vacation. This was no good experience. It's going to be good for you to just let this be behind you officially. Otherwise, it's going to have you all up in your heads. Don't allow the chaos to overtake you. You're just, it's going to make you spiral. Try to find the light in the situation. Try to find the silver lining. And just raise your frequency. Rise above this. I hope that helped. Maureen. Marina Pasquale. Is that how you say your last name? Pasquale? Pasquale? I don't know. I could have butchered it. I'm sorry. What's going on with Maureen? Somebody's trying to come in and give you your flowers. Thank you, Sarah Lynn. Stay strong, okay? Rise above this shit. You got this. Maureen. It's like you got somebody coming in to give you some flowers. Play the whole playhouse and do the whole relationship thing. But it's all a lie. They're triangulating you. They want to come in all lovey-dovey, let's get married. It's a Knight of Cups. It's not even a king. Oh, all right. So they're wanting to show. Oh, you very well could be in a relationship already, and they're coming in to rock the boat. Yeah. They're trying to ruin what's coming in for you. Oh, in essence, they're going to be doing you a favor anyway, because you're going to walk away from it. Be patient. You're going to walk away from something. Whoever's giving you flowers, that's what you're going to walk away from. Whoever's the one that's coming in and lovey-dovey and wanting a relationship, that's who you're walking away from. They're trying to ruin any ability of wish fulfillment. And they're being sneaky about it. They've got a very ulterior, hidden, covert motive. Maureen, you hearing this? You need to hold true to your values and your boundaries. And you need to use your intuition. There's already a hindsight somewhere within you that's speaking to you, telling you certain things, revealing certain messages. You need to listen to it. I hope you're hearing this, Maureen. I hope, I hope, I hope. All right, down to 14 people. Anybody else have a question? Throw your hearts in the chat. And then I'm heading out. Going once. Going twice. We're back up to 16 in the chat. Maureen, are you back? Did you get kicked out somehow? I'm going 3 times. I want to say thank you for being here tonight, for showing up. I hope the messages resonated with you tonight, and if they didn't, maybe the next ones will be for you. If you'd like to hit up my Hipsy link and order a private reading, you're more than welcome to do so. You can give me a tip there as well, outside of YouTube. Venmo, PayPal, credit card, debit card is all available and applicable. Otherwise, you can do a super chat, super thanks, super sticker here on YouTube to support me and my channel. It's all greatly appreciated. If you want to buy the merch, it's there too. Check out my link section. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share so that way other people can see the message, get the message, and rise with us. Thank you for being you. If you can't be good at it, at least be good to yourself, so that way you can be good to others. And I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you. Have a good evening.